Hi, my name's Teresa and you're watching Between Two, look at that baby, Between Two Wheels. That's awesome. Let's check in, shall we? Look at there. One hand, other hand. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Yay, yay. Okay, I'm having a good MS day. Yes, I am. Thank you for asking. You know what I would like to talk about a little bit is just want to talk a little bit. Because here's my deal. I've realized that through these videos and that kind of being positive all the time when I'm dealing with my MS is really unrealistic. You know, I mean, I pride myself on being, just positive and light and fun and for the most part I am all of those things, and I like being all those things, and I don't fake all of those things ever. It's just who I am. But sometimes with MS, this is a pretty scary and uncertain disease, no matter where you're at. If you're just diagnosed today, or you've been diagnosed, for like myself, for 16 years. It's just the course of it. You can be labeled, like I said, they put you in a little, a group of, they categorize you and stuff, but still just the uncertainty of it, and it's just really scary. And I think what I'm and I think really these videos have helped with this. Just the lack of control. I'm one where I like to, okay, I'm going to admit I'm a little bit of a control freak at times with things. I know that. I'm sure people around me know that. But with MS, you just kind of have to, you have to surrender that control. And surrendering is a big word for me. Surrendering to me does not mean giving up or weakness, or, that's not how I define that word. You just, even 12-step programs, the number one thing is you surrender to your disease, and which means to me that I just surrender what I can't control. And you guys have seen throughout these 30 days, just the ups and downs with just everything. Every day is a new challenge, and every day, I wake up and I don't know how my body is going to react on that day. And I could fight that and be all stubborn with it and get stressed out, but if anything, and this is still a process with me of just surrendering the control and finding that balance, of what I still can control in my life. And anybody with MS, don't give up. Don't just completely give up and just say, oh, well, I have this disease and so that's it, you know. Um, because I maybe did that at one point, where I just kind of, I don't know. I've been through that I've been through the denial phase, and maybe a part of me is still in that denial phase, and that can come off as kind of Pollyannish and like, oh, I'm so positive and everything's good. But, that's just how I work and that's how I process. And I don't think it's really a denial type of thing. No, I don't think it's that. No, it's not that. But, control the things that you can control. Because I'll tell you, I mean, for me, this is just for me, I control everything from, I don't know, staying hydrated, with my beverage intake. I'm big into my water and my exercise, of course, my the balance with the food in my life, uh, the breathing, the meditation, the prayer, uh, staying, trying to get, I'm still balancing with my minerals and vitamin intake, and I'm working with that, and that's all just a work in progress, and switching things up and knowing how my body feels and talking to people and getting more knowledge and finding out more stuff, and I'm okay with where I'm at, getting proper sleep, um, and not consuming any kind of alcohol or any kind of caffeine. And these are just things for me, and this is just what works. So, with that, I do have control. And the other things, they're just gonna do what they're gonna do. But with the whole, like, with the positivity thing, you know, I stay as I know I'm like a broken record here with all of this, but I stay as positive as I can. Now, some days, I'm going to be honest, some days are tough where I just want to say, screw you, MS, you know? Now, like I said, I'm having a great MS day today. I'm just really kind of mentally kind of good today. I'm still a little foggy. This morning, I was off a little, but yeah, I did some things today, but I'm all about honesty here, and I am suffering from some serious, severe back problems right now. And I know just the other day I was talking about, proper alignment when you're in a chair, and how important that is, and that I was probably talking about how I don't get sore. But there are those times, and anybody that knows it sits their life in a wheelchair. Um, and, last week I switched it up where I was in that MRI machine laying flat for 2 hours. Started physical therapy last week, and they had me in some positions and with my legs up and doing some funky things where I was laying flat. The other night I need help in bed, like if because I lay flat on my back in bed, and my bed, oh, we have to talk about this box behind me. This box behind me came today through UPS. Okay, I'm going to get off the MS for a second. I need to stop. So here's the deal. I've gotten quite a few people mention my barren wall behind me back here, and it's bare for a reason. I'm into this like minimalist kind of lifestyle and living, and where I don't live where consumption is better and more, and and that has all been part of this process too. With um, I really think my MS has made me a better person. I know I'm jumping all over the place. It's okay. It's my video. I can do whatever I want, right? No, I really, today I was talking to a friend, and I was like, it's just made me a better person. It's made me much more tolerant of myself and others, and accepting, and much more grounded and grateful. I mean, I've always had a level of gratitude in my life, and it's humbled me and just made me, I just think, a better person. Um, I just really appreciate all the little things in life. I know it sounds cheesy, but and I think because of my MS and my limitations, um, and that I have to, I have to ask for help, and that's not always a thing that I still have difficulties with that. After, you know, well, probably like after 3 or 4 years into my disease, I had to ask for help, and man, at first it was really difficult, and it's still difficult. It's still difficult, but no, I just, if so with that, I guess I'm grateful for my MS, as weird as that sounds. Um, it's made me really appreciate and understand what's important in my life, and that I don't need the outside stuff, and consumption is better, and and this is just me once again. So okay, I'm over with that now. So this my wall is bare for a reason. We lived here a year and a half, and it drives my mom bonkers. That's right, bonkers, that this wall has remained bare. But I use it for my meditation, my prayer, it symbolizes nothingness, simplicity, and it's okay. However, a dear friend, an artist friend, Allison Lefcourt, wrote to me and said, "Girl, you need something on that wall." And in that box is something. I'm not sure what it is. I kind of know what it is, but it came today. Allison, it is going to be opened and revealed and on that wall. And I'm really looking forward to that. So, yes, that's what's in there. Um, yeah. So, yeah, where was I at? I don't know. I don't want this to go long. I don't know why all these videos are going so ding dong long. It just, coping. I don't like to use the word coping, but feeling positive all the time when you do have any kind of chronic disease, or even cancer, anything. It's not always, like I said, that's not real. I mean, that's just not reality. Um, Now, with that said, I'm having a great day. I'm really positive, really happy, but this the back has me really in a funk. Um, I'm scared. Um, a little. I'm just a little fearful. Uh, and but again, what I can control, I I control. And all those things that I mentioned earlier, everything from, I don't know, my beverage intake to the sleeping, to just all of that is just because there again, I just, we just have one body, one time around here, man. And if all of this has taught me one thing, it's just, enjoy every freaking moment. It's not always going to be the way I want it, or what I had planned, the big picture. But nobody's life is really how I mean, things happen all the time. And again, on the big scheme of things, I'm extremely grateful, and I know that I am safe and loved, and it's all really good. So, it just, I have to just give myself a break sometimes, and say, T, you don't have to always be so darn positive, and give myself a break, really. And I really think these videos have man, they've just really, I think I'm really changed. I can't even talk about the impact that they've made. I usually just watch them once and then let them go because it's crazy to see myself and hear myself and see how goofy and like, and again, I'm not coming off funny. I don't like that. I don't like being serious and like bleh all the time. But yeah, it's, and this is so, it's just two-dimensional, and people that don't even know me are gonna think she's so weird and stuff. And you can think whatever you want to think. I don't care. Um, but yeah, just yeah. All I can say is, it is scary. It is frightening. Sometimes it's difficult. It's not always fun, but you know, it's still all good. It's still all good. So let me do this again. I mean, this is pretty good, huh? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, yay, yay. Okay, so I'm really excited to open that box. That box right there. And again, it's gotten to the point where my back, I, if you've been watching these videos, you know how I feel about medications and the whole pharmaceutical thing, but it's kind of to the point where I had to get some painkillers and muscle relaxers and things because I can't let this get out of control. Um, and like I said, it's scaring me. So, okay, I'm going to be at 17 minutes. I'm going to go have a wonderful evening, and I'm going to chill out in my comfy chair and take some pills and probably fall asleep. But okay, so toodaloo, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.